My difficult commentator as Cora cannot make it. I am joined by Nexus Aspect for this league.
Hello.
Yes, as Nexus Aspect is new and he doesn't really know much about this league, but I'll try and help him through it. Anyway, as we're here for round 9, I believe, of the championship, the Austrian GP. No, I forgot to do something straight. Let me do something. Advanced settings, owner settings, and put the speech.
Being on one person now.
No, we're starting. I think we are, or we're just starting in 2 minutes. I don't know. We're one driver away from full attendance, which would be the best attendance of this season, I believe.
What?
I mean, this is only my third time commentating, because I commentated last 3 races, but as far as I'm aware, this would be the best attendance of the season. Even at 19, it would be best attendance. So Austria, anyway, is a track where you normally see a lot of overtaking. For me, an Aspect up here in the comms box, I certainly hope we do see a lot of overtaking action.
Yeah, it would be. I think it should be lined up for a good race. Austria encourages overtaking, especially into the hairpin. Could see some lockups depending on what assists people are using as well.
Yeah, it does all depend on that.
Yeah. Should be a good race.
Yep. Yeah, we are getting ready. We should be. You know, I think we have to go ahead now to begin. I personally don't know. No, okay. We have to wait on Parky to ready up, and then we get going. Whenever he readies up, then we go. Oh, someone else has dropped out along with me. That's interesting. A few new people in here. We have Blazing Strike. He might have been here for round 1, which was streamed. I don't know. And then we have Jordy. He's new. And then Dead Goro. He's new as well. And by the way, JF Predator. He has to. This is the 3rd race without serving his coin ban. He has to serve it this race. If he doesn't, he gets a race ban for. I believe next week is Britain. 5 viewers already. We haven't even started the race. That's brilliant. Are we meant to be readying up? Yes, we are meant to be readying up. We are getting ready. I mean, guys, I didn't know Cora couldn't make it, but I had to find a backup very fast, and thankfully, Aspect, or I mean, I'm gonna be calling Kevin because it's easier. Yeah, thankfully he's been looking to do commentary, so. I'm glad.
Yeah, this would be my first commentary that I've ever done.
Yeah,
which is
I'm glad,
fun.
and I'm sure you're glad that you get a chance to do. And these drivers are not small; they are quick. They have pace. As Parky told me, okay.
Good luck to all racers. Cheering on my mate Route 66 today. Should be a good one.
Yes, it should be a good one indeed. Anyway, hang on, I just need to do something. Yeah, I was talking. Yes, I actually have comments to speech off. I need to get the stream open on my tablet so I can see comments.
And I could actually do that as well if you could like tell me where it's streamed on. I could do that as well.
It's streamed on World Championship Series as it's overcast. I don't know. Will there be any rain? That is questionable. Drivers. I'm especially watching out for JF Fender, who's gone 2 races without serving a coin ban, which he got after, which he had for Canada. I didn't serve it. He should serve it at France. He didn't. Sorry, this is his last chance. If he doesn't serve it today, he gets a race ban. As you have Drummer Boy coming out already, maybe that means it's gonna rain. As drivers are.
Yeah, there's a little bit of strip race I can see. I'm not sure if that's dust. I think might be dust though.
And if you guys haven't watched last year's streams, Parky has I mean, what's the word I'm looking for? Has been known the last few races, that's what I'm looking for. Has been known to go out late in qualifying. Well, can he do that again? As Blazing is off. Oh, he's gone into the Williams. Luckily for Dean Gamer, he didn't spin around. That was. We're only like a minute in, and we've already got collisions. Kev, do you have the stream? It's your boy Alpha Returns.
Do I write it in full, or do I write just WCS?
I think you might have to write it in full, I don't know. Or just search F1 WCS, you might find it. Anyway. It's your boy Alpha Returns having a calling run. Is that Predator coming out? I'm praying. No, it's not. That is Jock the Gamer. I think Predator knows.
What round is it?
It doesn't have a round. It's just we're from WCS Season 5 Austrian GP. As Kevin, we do have podium interviews, which may delay you leaving, but you'll still be finished before your league race, which you have on DRL later on.
Yeah, that would be DRL. Just should be finished around 5:30, I'd say, this race.
Yeah, podium interviews will take a little longer. I'm sure if Cryo can't make it
Dean
week.
Gamer on a lap, I think, coming around for the final 2 corners.
Yeah, lap.
I think he's the first person that we have on track. I am not 100% sure about that.
No, we have a lot of people on track. Kev. Around the final corner, what's it going to be? It will be fastest. Cross the line now on 105.8. Not a bad time on them super softs. I mean, as I was saying, if Cryo
we also have Pure Fantasy finishing his lap as well. What's it going to be here?
No,
Could he get?
No, he was on his
No, he must have been invalidated there.
It's Pure Fantasar. That's what I call him personally. Anyway,
Fantasar, okay.
What I was saying, if Cryo can't make it next week, I'm sure, Kevin, you would like to join me up here again.
I would absolutely take the opportunity as well.
Yeah,
we have Pure Fantasy warming up his tires, so he must have got invalidated somewhere.
Oh, Blazing is off again. Second time he's been off, huh?
Yeah, he spun around and the Toro Rossos hit him as well, coming out of the hairpin there.
Okay, for some reason
and then McLaren has to slow down. He might have got hindered as well. I'm not sure if he is damaged. Doesn't look like it. Blazing doesn't look like he is damaged either.
There you go. Hang on.
It looks like Agile is run out of fuel. I'm not sure. He's going very slowly, like slower than you would expect.
Yeah, as I have the comments open now. Anyone feel free to leave your race predictions and qualifying predictions, as Kevin has not. Oh, D.L. Warren is out. There's that, I wonder. And Dean Gamer is spun it. A lot of people are spinning it. And what happened with D.L. Warren? His tire is gone. That is interesting to say the least. It's Parky now. Parky on his lap, I believe. I don't know if he's on that lap. Let me just check.
We have Dean Gamer. He's spun around as well after after the hairpin there.
Parky having to leave and maybe losing like a tenth or so there from avoiding D.L. Warren's car and Dean Gamer's car, as ghosting is off in this league, so you have to be careful. And also, I think another reason to make it a lot more realistic, which makes sense.
Pure Fantasy is where he goes.
Looks like on board at Parky though. Yeah, Parky definitely.
He goes up third. Pretty good lap from him.
No, Parky bails in. He seems to do the slot. He never finishes lap until the last gap. I think I don't think we have Wayne coming, but one more on. As I think Predator.
And he runs out of fuel.
I think Predator will finally serve his qualifying run. One was not on a terrible lap, you know. This could be a good one.
We've got Rays on the ultra soft tire. Interesting choice there.
Wombo around the final corner. This will be a good one. What position will be good enough for, you know? Round the final corner. P6 on soft and 105.7. Not a bad lap by any means on them. Obviously the hardest compounded tires around this track. Not a bad lap at all. Oh, Ras.
And it looks like he could be on for another lap. He is using his ERS Womble on the soft tire. He could be going for 2 consecutive laps. We will see if he pits or not as he locks up there.
In the comment section, Dale Warren put Dean Gamer brake checked him. Okay, Dale Warren reported at the parky. Well, as Pure Fatness runs out of fuel, he has to go. It's not a long lap around here, but still, because you thought as Womble coming to the end of his lap again. I think he might be up. As he is
going to finish the lap.
Also, that could be.
But I don't know if he will be improving or not.
Yes, he does.
He does improve up into second on the soft tires.
That is one of the best laps I've seen in a long while. Okay, it seems like Dean Gamer and Dale Warren are complaining. I mean, Dale Warren complaining. Well, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what happened. All I saw was Dale Warren retiring. Oh, and Raz retired. I missed that. Sorry. Jacques the Gamer 94 on his out lap. He was the most impressive driver last week, coming from, I think it was 14th on the grid to come second. Okay, Warren and Gamer, please don't spam the chat. I would appreciate that. Well, Womble, that is a brilliant lap.
Yeah, it definitely is. 1/10 off the leader as well. If he cleans up that lap on the softs again, he could get pole.
Yeah. Oh, as the Ferrari. Who's that? That's Goro off.
Yeah, Goro is in the grass. You'll have to get his car back to the pit lane because I doubt that those tires will be able to go for another lap unless he has enough fuel put in his car.
Yeah, well, and again, the thing is about this game, if there was like a few cars coming through there, he would have been stopped on track, and he probably would have got disqualified because it's F1 2018 after all.
Yeah, and he does pit. Goro is coming into the pits to get a fresh set of tires. What tires they will be, we don't know yet.
Shock the Gamer 94
will see.
On his lap. He's only in high ERS down the straight line. That's surprising. He might just have a different lap style, but I wonder what. There's the Alpha in sector 2. That's been cleared though.
Yeah, I think that's just for cars getting out of the way.
Oh, okay. So, this seems like a very good lap. He ran wide a bit in turn 2. I call it turn 2, turn 3, whatever I call it turn 2, because like the second corner, as Jock comes back into the pits, Perky Sackville on his own lap. I wonder, at the end of his fly, will he come in? Because he seems to do this a lot. He never seems to complete his lap until the last gas. Which isn't the bad track. Yellow flag in sector 1 and sector 2. That could be for people getting out of the way. I don't know.
Agile is finishing his lap now on the super soft tire.
Oh, we'll go on with him now.
He doesn't look like he improves.
Yellow flag in sector 2 still. 8 viewers. Thank you to everyone who's come along and watched the stream so far. Perky, that has to be invalid.
Actually, Lee, if you could send me a link to the stream, that might be easier. As the Sauber of Blazing loses it at the hairpin, he's going backwards. He could get disqualified for that.
Kevin, I don't know how to link. Kevin, all you have to do is search up F1 WCS, and then I'm gonna add you to the chat. Could you? Kevin, at the moment you're a backup, but I mean, you're in the chat because you're meant to be, you know, I mean, you are a part of the commentator process. As Parky, yeah, Bill's in. But you're not involved in that map anyway.
If I need to leave or someone asks me to leave, then I'll leave. There's no problem with that.
Yeah. I wouldn't say there'd be any trouble. Let me know when you sent the links and everything.
As we have Blazing coming onto a lap, it looks like. Very odd way to enter the first corner there.
Yeah, he was really
Losing quite a bit of time.
Hey Kevin, could you send the link into the WCS chat? That would be appreciated. Try them also.
Okay.
I tried on board with Dean Gamer now. Was involved. We have 10 viewers. Thank you to everyone that's come along. I appreciate you, and so does Kevin. We really do appreciate you guys coming along and watching.
So I'm linking you to the chat, is that correct, yeah?
Yes, F1 WCS. Yes, you got it.
Okay. There we go, it's linked now.
As Dean Gamer could be blocked by his Sauber Blazing. I don't know if he's bailed out of his lap. Oh, Blazing right in the middle of the track. Oh, what are they doing?
Oh, they've
gone. My God.
That could have been lag. I don't think it was actually as bad as the game showed it to be, but...
And this is one of the many reasons why I'm excited for a new game.
Yeah, hopefully for F1 2019 they can fix them. So we're not commentating over something that's not actually there. As Sauber loses the back end of the final corner, he does not improve.
Light Hunter on the lap now. Around the final corner, he's almost out of DRS, but this will be a decent lap.
As the Sauber's gone around out of the first corner, the Sauber's off into the grass.
Okay then. He's on a lap. I think Jock the Gamer, is he on a lap? Jock the Gamer, he is on a lap. No, he isn't. No, he's gonna start off now. Into turn 1, he's on the super softs. I thought Jock would have gone for ultras, being honest. But I thought a lot of people would have went ultras around here because you can do that. 16-0 first sector for Jock, not a bad, but he did that on his first one that he ran. Excuse me, he ran wide. And one was still up in P4 on the softs. But with Parky's.
Yeah, we have Agile off the track there as well, out of the first corner. A lot of people spinning in this qualifying session. Which we could, if it continues, we could end up seeing them spin in the race, which would be quite chaotic.
Jock is on a very good lap as we speak. I don't know what his middle sector was compared to everyone else, but he seems it could be near to go fastest. We're about to find out. Brilliant final corner. This lap is not hooked up from the finish driver. He has to go fastest. Round the final corner, fastest. Yep. As Parky will come
on
to
Super Skill with a very good lap there, yeah.
As Parky Sacco will come to start, he's on his out lap here, will come to start as well. This man very good with his 1 lap pace and his race pace. Apparently he did a 108.3 in the realistic Williams. Let's see what they can do on these super softs in the turn 1. Because a WCS Tim on an lap. Expect to see Tim, Parky, all those guys up at the front unless they get involved. Kevin, who you riding on motor at the moment?
What was that? Sorry.
I said who you riding on motor at the moment?
Right now I'm with Womble. He seems to be getting ready to prepare for a lap.
This is yellow flag in sector 1. I think that's maybe for people backing off. Parky is getting ready to start a lap. Tim could get held up and now he's backing off. Sensible by Tim.
Womble interestingly opting for the supers when he already has a very good lap on the softs.
But if he has a good lap on the softs, he could go even better. As Predator has retired, he has service quality, but I'm playing God. the turn 1 party
He
goals.
went very wide there, yeah. He got invalidated. Womble got invalidated on the exit of turn 1. Very easy to do. Very unfortunate as well.
But the Mercedes are parking into turn 2. I mean, oh, Tim's gonna get held up by traffic, but he could get slipstream. Oh, Tim's being compromised there. That you can't really put the blame on anyone there. I'm just praying, hoping for Tim. No, I think Tim's still going for it, but we're on 1 hour party. Round. Here now. He will come to the end. It's an equally quick lap. The jock's time. The Charles hooked up.
We have route on a lap in sector 2.
Invalid round the final corner. That could be invalid. Is it invalid for the Finnish driver? No, he goes to the top of the timing sheets. Tim across the line.
We're also on board with Route in the Renault. He's coming through the last 2 corners now. He takes it very high gear, 8 gear. Very interesting, unless there was a glitch with the gearing system. He's going to come across the lane now, and it seems that he's gotten validated.
WCS Tim on another run. Dean Gamer fastest on the ultra sauce though, which he can make the one-stop work on the entire of his Tim. He got held up by traffic on his first lap. He can definitely challenge the likes of parking. Didn't race last week in France. He probably could have challenged there, but they're in here now. I think he's just off Parky's time. Dean Gamer retires as we are officially good point. Go 5 place grid penalty. We'll focus on that now. But Tim, his car looks hooked up. Could this maybe just be pole, you know?
He keeps it within the white lines there. He's going to come across the line now, and he goes into second.
Brilliant, man.
Very close between the top 2 guys there as well.
And also between like second and third, as no one else is on a lap, I think. No.
We do have Route on a lap right now, but he's going kind of slowly. I'm not sure if... Yeah, no, he's not improved there. So
the 2
that is qualifying.
2 people were qualifying, man. We're not starting last because Goa got a 5 place grid penalty. Means he starts at the back of the grid, but they'll give you your grid. They'll give you your qualifying run now. I would do lights out, by the way, Kevin.
That is fine.
As we have Dean Gamer on pole with a 5 place grid penalty, which will promote
5 grace, yeah.
Tim starts first. Parky will start second. Womble for third. Jock 5th. Route 6th. Now under 7th. Pure Fans are 8th. DL Warren 9th. Raz 10th. Jordy 11th. Agile 12th. 13th is Vijay. Drummer Boy 14th. Goro 15th. We'll drop down the last. So Blazing 16th. And then do your qualifying bands Alpha and Predator round out your grid for the Austrian Grand Prix. I didn't realise why did Dean Gamer get his time penalty? I mean, no, grid penalty, excuse me. That's interesting. So which means we could
have potentially been for a spin, because we've seen a lot of guys spinning, so he could have been facing the wrong way to spin his car back around, and that might have been a reason. That's from what I can think of.
It could have been for the incident with him and Dale Warren. It could have been it. As we will have a minute of silence on this. We will have the formation up of silence to remember Nicky Lauda, who unfortunately passed away just short of a week ago. All of our prayers go to him and his family, and of course he was a big loss to F1. So me and Kevin will have a minute of silence. So the minute the minute Tim gets going, we will be quiet, and then the minute Tim winds up, that's when we come back in. So we'll see you guys in a minute. And we are back after the minute the formation lap of silence for Nicky Lauda. As we have 5 wides here for the Austrian Grand Prix. Wade. What?
Or a bit glitch there.
Yep. And it's lights out, and away we go. Tim gets a good start. Dean Gamer up the inside gets a good start. Just watch out in the turn 1, there could be contact. This Tim keeps it clean, a few people behind. We missed the start there.
Yeah, we have the Force India of Fantasy going down the inside of route. He's gone. Oh, he's gets touched by another round
Yellow
there,
flag,
but he gets the move done.
DL Warren's come up some positions, but I didn't realise this. Oh, waiting. As I'm stuck out, I didn't realise, but unfortunately, Womble lagged out. That is unfortunate. Because he had a brilliant qualifying. He would have started, I don't know why he would have started, but Vijay, awesome.
Yeah, I think he started, he was starting third because I noticed that the grid slot was empty.
Yeah, I think he would have started third, which would have been very good. But Tim keeping the lead.
Oh, we have the McLaren off. There's a McLaren in the wall. He has the front wing off. He's agile. He's going to have to pit this lap for sure.
Tim fastest, obviously, but Parky and Tim, keep your eye on this battle. These two battled 3 weeks ago in Canada. Tim unfortunately couldn't make it last week, but he's back, and he's back with a bang. Well, Parky's setting up the inside. No, he won't. Predator opened to 12th already. Good start from him.
Night Hunter goes down the inside of Race, and he gets the job done just about there.
Dean Gamer and Parky.
And then he goes side by side with the Mercedes driver. He gets past him as well, so he's lost 2 positions in 1 corner. And now Warren's gonna go down the inside of Night Hunter, and he gets the move done there as well. So he's got 2 positions in 2 corners for Warren. Very well done there.
Yeah, he's having a good recovery drive after the incident in qualifying. The Alpha in sector 2. I don't know what that's for. I think that's for blazing. But as this top 4 is starting to get away from the rest of the pack, well, not fully. If you can stay within DRS around here, you can overtake. Tim fastest. Nobody can beat that at the moment. Once DRS gets enabled, we'll start to see if there is a DRS train like the top 4 have now. That will be hard to overtake. Is this yellow flag in sector 2 again? That is for
DRS
blazing.
is activated now. The Red Bull is quite close to the Williams. He could go for a move, maybe. It would be a very late move though. No, he doesn't go for the move.
As Redwood and Pure Fantas are. Redwood up in the 5th. I mean, back up in the 5th. There's yellow flag. I think that's for blazing.
We have Warren very close to the McLaren of Geordie. He's gonna go down the inside. They go side by side. The same with the Renault and the Force India, and he gets it up into 7th. So he's cutting his way through the field as DL Warren.
It shows that the incident didn't happen in qualifying, how well he could have done. But as the Renault, Redwood and Pure Fantas are, they're still tagging with DL Warren right on the back of Redwood. Let me try and move in here. Oh, he slides through that corner. As Jock gets past, what happened to Tim? Tim's lost 3 positions. I'm sorry, me and Kevin missed that. Tim down from first, from first down to 4th. As Jacques
and it looks like the Red Bull is going to have a move on the Williams this time as well. He's very close. He's going to go down the inside on those super softs.
Gets it done.
He's going to get the job done, and the Force India has a look as well, Tim. But he's not going to quite be close enough.
Oh, Dean Gamer moving back.
Could we see a move? There's going to be another move. The Williams could get the Red Bull back.
Up the inside.
Yeah, he goes down the inside.
Blazing retired.
Not a great move, and he's sprung, and he's lost it, and he's been hit by the Force India as well.
Oh, that's going to call. Oh, what?
And there's been a massive crash.
Oh, my word. Just move off the track.
From bad to worse for Dean Gamer. He'd already spun, and now he has wing damage, and he will have to pit. I'm sure he must have. I think the left part must be red for him.
Dean Gamer wouldn't have got that wing damage if he just moved off the track. It's so simple what you can accomplish when you just think. as Tim got wing numbers. I didn't see any carbon fiber come off his car. But that puts Redwood up in for Dale Warren up into 4th. What a recovery drive he's had. But as Jock and Parky, the 2 Finnish drivers, I didn't expect this, but
as we have the Force India double stacking here as well, and is Force India teammate of I think that's Fantasy is going to also have to do a front wing change, I'm sure.
Dale Warren up in the 3rd.
Yeah, very bad for Fantasy having to double stack also with a front wing change there, so we lost a lot of time in pit lane.
6 people came into the pits on the half. And Predator, he's gained 10 positions already. I'm only on that 5, but Jock, the Gamer, and Parky, the Mercedes and the Red Bull, which is a fight we saw in real life. We're seeing it again here. It's around Monaco in real life, but it's around the Red Bull ring. Red Bull's home race. Could Jock deliver them a brilliant win? Or can Parky hold on? And the Mercedes dominant track it has been in past years. As D.L. Warren fastest lap. Kevin, you still with me?
I'm still with you, yeah.
Parky and Jock, they're closing. Jock is closing on Parky. Could we see a move? Maybe. Nah. Parky gets a better exit. Not on this lap, but I think we could see a move next lap.
Yeah, we could definitely. He has a full battery there, unless that's a glitch. But it does look like he does have a full battery, so he should be in a very good position. Both of them having pretty good ERS at this point.
I think I see rain. No, is that rain? I'm going more. No, it's not. Is that rain? I can't tell.
I don't see any rain on my screen.
It just
I don't know.
It just looked
it could be.
It looked like Jock's picking up a bit of spray off his car. I don't know though. And we'll focus on that in a little bit. But Jock right up the back of Parky. This could be the move we were on about, Kevin.
He is in medium, which is a very odd choice. He should really be in overtake.
He could be.
He's not going to be able to make the move at this point.
He could be playing the waiting game. You never know.
Yeah, and the ERS could be lying to us. He might not have as much as it says.
No, I think he does because Parky doesn't have the exact same. Just look at all the cars here. There, I think I've seen a little bit of spray. I don't know.
Not many battles going on apart from the lead, really, at this point.
And Tim is catching Vijay.
Yeah, we do have Tim together, and Drummer Boy not too far off the road either. So we could get a battle out of those 3.
Parky with a time penalty, that could be crucial. D.L. Warren,
and if Jockey knows that, he could relax a bit and just stick in the slipstream and save some fuel for the end of the race.
He's gaining time on these guys. He's gaining a decent amount. We're on more now with the Red Bull. A little bit of lag there from both drivers. Here we go now, Ryan. We got a broadcast view. There's a yellow flag sector 2. Dean Gamer has retired from the session. Oh, and he's crashed on the straight. That is. D.L. Warren, be careful. I don't know what's happened there. Just look at everyone. Make sure everyone goes through there fine. They should be aware of them, but 2 cars going side by side. That may hinder them. Everyone avoiding them so far. That is. I don't know what happened there. Kevin, you still with me?
Yeah, sorry. If you have a look at Little Drummer Boy, no, the car's gone now. There was a Mercedes Williams car in the middle of the track from
Dean Gamer. Yeah,
Dean Gamer.
I think Dean Gamer did that on purpose. He put in the chat he did it on purpose. And then we see Jock upping the ERS mode to mode 3.
We have Predator as well, very close to Geordie for battle for 5th. We could see him got on the inside at the hairpin.
The battle for the lead though. Jock round the outside. Can he get the move on the Mercedes? No, he can't. But the switchback, he's up in the overtake. But Parky seems to always be able to get the better exits here. But I have to iron more because they have a terrible broadcast.
We also have Jordy and Predator. Predator, it will have a look down the inside, but he won't actually go for it. He sticks behind the McLaren. Very good race from Predator, by the way. He's gained 11 positions in this race.
Drummer Boy and Tim, these two fighting over 7th position. As Tim,
yeah, they are, and the Sauber comes off slightly worse in the Force India.
He could go for the move. There will be an audacious move, but he's
does
going
go
for it.
down the inside, and he goes deep a bit though, and he gets on the gravel, and the Force India gets past, and the Haas also gets past as well. So he loses 2 positions in that corner.
Well,
so
back to the lead.
Maybe he should have. Maybe he should have stayed back a bit, as the Haas has a bit of a problem on the gravel there as well, so he could have a little bit of a run on him as well.
We're back to the battle for the lead between Jock and Parky.
Doesn't go for it into the hairpin.
With Jock, he is playing with Parky on the ERS. He has 100% ERS at the moment.
Yeah, doing really well with the ERS management.
Everyone is in mode 2 for me. Oh, Drummer Boy Poppers and Soft Golf was speeding in the pit lane. As the Renault 900 and the...
Yeah, we do have a Renault. He's gonna go down the inside. He cuts the track a little bit there, so that could have been a warning. But he should have a good run on him here.
Yeah,
DRS open, he's in high for the moment. He goes very deep. He will have a really big dive bomb there. And he's going to be side by side in the exit, and he will actually potentially get this move done.
That wasn't
They're going to go side by side into turn 3 or 4. I'm not sure 100% what the corner is called, but he is down the inside.
He
leaves space on the outside for the Toro Rosso driver there. It's still side by side.
About 3 times.
And the Toro Rosso does get it. He does keep his position.
Jock up the inside of the Mercedes. He gets the move. Pushes Parky out wide, but Parky now with DRS, he could still retain this. They're going to be side by side.
Yeah, the Red Bull down the inside.
Jock, no, he's smart.
He leaves him that position, though. He doesn't go for it.
Oh, I'm losing it on the exit.
And if they fight enough, could be in position to maybe catch up near the end of the race.
Yes.
Only 4.
Jock has none. Jock and also Jock doesn't even have a warning.
Yeah, Jockey doing very well with his track limits at the moment. They're actually coming up on a lapped car of a Ferrari of Goro, I think that is.
Coming up on the 2 Ferraris actually. Just get out of the way. Parky's got DRS and Slipstream. Just get out of the way. Thank you.
He does get out of the way for the Mercedes, and he does let them both by, so good from him to let them both by.
But hopefully Alfie can do the same. Kevin, you stole me? Kevin.
Hey, I don't know what's going on with my mic today.
Okay. As Tim is back up in the 5th, having to do a kind of recovery drive after that Dean Gamer. No, it was spawn again. Oh, it was. I think it was Dean Gamer spawn.
Yeah, dear old Warren in a good position. I don't think he has any penalties, as Viggy gets a 5-second stop-go for speeding in the pit lane. Back
to the battle between the 2 leaders. These two cannot get enough of each other these races, and they're still gonna be side by side. Jock gets a good run. Is he still in mode 2, or is, no, he still only is in medium, because playing the long game.
Could he go for a very audacious dive? No, he doesn't, but if he gets a good run out of this corner, which he gets an okay one, but it seems pretty even, so I don't think that he's going to be able to get a move on this lap.
As Rout is in, I think he might, where will he come out? He'll come out behind Tim. I'll just check these two. Just behind Tim, but Tim has to make another pit stop. As it's your boy Alfie retires from the session.
Yeah, he wasn't doing too bad of a race either. I think he gained 4 or 5 positions in the position that he was in.
Predator has pitted, so Predator has had a stonker race so far.
As we have the Force India very close to the Red Bull, but he doesn't go for it. He closes up a lot.
We have the 2
He
leaders.
has a good exit. We could see Fantasy having a move from Predator here. He goes to the outside. They're gonna go side by side into turn 4.
Oh, it's contact.
And the Force India nearly gets it, but not quite. They're still side by side at the exit of the corner now. Who's gonna come out on top?
But back to the battle for the leaders.
And it looks like the Force India gets that position, and he still goes down the inside. The Red Bull gets a switch back there, so they're still side by side. And
but back to the battle between the leaders, Jock and Vijay. No, Jock and Parky, excuse me. As Vijay retired, that's why. But Jock gets the move round the outside. It's still not done though. They're going side by side.
Yeah, he's on the inside for the next corner. Not a bad position to be in. Most of his car is in front. And he does get that move done. Very nice move from Jockey there.
He seems to have
up into first place.
I don't know whether that's just him having the pace or it's just the nature of Austria. You know, you cannot get away from the other person. As Parky. Who's in?
Oh, the Sauber gets in the way there.
Parky
and he has to pit for new front wing.
Dale Warren will come up. Will be up to second now.
So Jockey will be loving the sight of him pitting this early. Well, not really too early.
And also
he's going to go on to another set of softs, so he will have to pit again.
No, it will. No, it's gonna.
Looks like
it might be close between himself and Dale Warren. I don't know. No, Dale Warren.
I'm not sure. Was Parky on softs before he came into the pits?
No, he wasn't. He was on supers, which is very unfortunate for him.
Okay.
But then again, I think the Sauber of Drummer Boy was coming in, and Drummer Boy retires. I think.
And Drummer Boy leaves the session there as well, as Tim gets a 3-second penalty for corner cutting.
As Root could be in a position for a podium, as I'm pretty sure Jock will be going as long as he can on them tires.
As we have Force India and a Red Bull for the battle for 8th place. The Red Bull gets that move done, but he's going to go around the outside and he brakes really late there. He loses back end a bit. He keeps on the track though, and he's going to have to concede that position there.
Jock and Dale Warren, this could be close. I think it will be Jock out ahead, but you never know. You know, this will be pretty close between the two, because he's coming at like 100 miles an hour. Nah, never mind, it won't be, because Dale Warren fastest lap of the race. If he could have qualified
and he emerges in first.
Yeah, Jock, so music to his ears that Parky gets that wing damage. I personally don't know whose fault that is. I cannot lie. Because I think Drummer was going to come into the pits to retire, as we have Pure Fatazar in the pit. He gets time penalty for corner cutting. I don't know if that's fair or not. Fair, or if that's, you know, the game. The game.
Yeah, very odd place to get the penalty.
Dale Warren, he's only 1.9 off Jock, and with Jock having to
and he's not moving. Oh, okay, no, that was just a glitch. From on my screen, he wasn't moving, but he actually was. So.
As Jock is being held, not only does Jock have back markers, but cold tires, and Dale Warren will get some of that DRS off the Ferrari, but the Ferrari needs to get out of the way into the final corner.
Warren getting held up a lot there. The Ferrari not moving out of the way. That might have to be investigated.
Dale Warren weaving
along with
that's fair enough,
the one with the Sauber and the Mercedes where the Sauber broke.
I think Drummer was meant to be coming into the pace to retire. He might have had wing. I don't know, but Gomero, I think, is held up Tim on. I mean, Dale Warren out there. Dale Warren could have been much
He's
more
not too far away though. Warren, and he's on 1 lap.
Parky, I'm not gonna lie,
older tires, but he could still get the gap back. But we do have to remember also that he does have 6 seconds of penalties.
Yeah, Parky does. If Dale Warren gets a podium, you have to be very, very impressed with him. Hang on, where did he start? Let me just check. Position changes. Can I get
I think he started in 8th.
I
think it was 8th that he started in.
He started in 9th. He started in 9th, and he's up in the 2nd. It's kind of like a Jock drive. last week, but he's closing the gap back up to Jock, but he is pushing. Well, Jock is just in medium ERS, where with like 90-something% ERS, and Neil Warren is wasting it.
Yeah. So when he does catch up, Jockey can just up the ERS and pull away. So he's in very, very good position. He's driven a really good race to not have any penalties. And I think I am seeing some spits of rain here. I think it is raining. It is raining here at Austria right now.
That could help the likes of Tim. Yeah, no, that could help Tim as Night Hunter and Jordy. They're on side by side. I think 900 passed them. I don't know. The pissed offs. If it is raining, hang on. I can't tell if it is raining.
It is definitely raining.
Okay.
It's just a question of how bad the rain will get. There's I think 8 laps. No. There's 19 or wait, no. That's wrong as well. I think there's 18 laps left about there. So if the rain stays, it could end up being intermediates for the last couple of laps.
Now Warren can push because in the wet, if you just stay even, and you know, you can push with fuel as well because you'll be running lean to the middle sector in the wet, I suppose, get better traction. So we could see, hang on, does Warren have a time penalty? No, he doesn't. Him and Jock are on the exact same amount of warnings, they both have 2. Phantoms are with a time penalty. Yeah, it's definitely raining. It's raining a lot harder. I think we will see Inters very soon. Maybe even.
Yeah, it is. The track is looking quite slippy as well for some of the drivers.
Jock, is he coming in? No, Jock is not coming in. Is he coming in? No, he's not coming in.
Jock stays out.
I don't think it's time, but it will be time in a few laps. Does Parky come in? No.
It's. I think it might end up being a question of when is the right time to pit and how, if you do pit, how much time will you end up losing as a result?
Yeah, Warren gets a time penalty. That could be crucial.
Really not going to help his race because he doesn't have much ERS either, and Jockey still has a full battery.
What Warren is that it's like, you know, when it's wet enough, when DRS gets disabled. So let's just say Jock goes past the pit just as DRS gets disabled, and then he's on 6 when it's time for wet, and then Warren just has time to come into the pits. That's what Warren's hoping. But Jock, it's really coming down now. I wouldn't be surprised if we see people into the pits next few laps as Sure Phantom Lawyer gets past the Toro Rosso, as Night Predator gets past Night Hunter. I'm watching their pit stops.
I'm just trying to have a look at the
no pit stops.
Any battles right now? It looks like Raze is pretty close to Fantasy, but not close enough to make a move. Yeah, no close battles at the moment. Tim is closing on part. Oh no, that is a lapped car, I think it is.
But he gets free
DRS. That is a lapped car.
As Agile is lagging though.
Yeah, so DRS not disabled at this point.
But it will be in a minute. As Yellow Falcon Sector 3. Where's that for? Oh, Ross is round! I think indicates that it's time. Or no, I think it's old tires. He's on 15 lap on supers. That either indicates it's time for wet, or just him on old tires. As 900 spins, it's definitely time for the wet tires now.
Yeah, we have Night Hunter pitting now.
I don't care that DRS
most likely going to be.
And yeah, Jock, is he coming in?
Night Hunter is coming in. Jock is not going to pit this lap. He stays out. That's might hinder him this lap.
We could see the likes, if anyone,
Warren isn't pitting and Parky isn't pitting either.
And then my 900 and Raz are going into new sets of tires.
Yeah, they're pitting onto very interesting tire choice. Then again, they did have front wing damage, so they might have lost more time staying out.
Probably. But I put Agile into point paying position now.
Yeah, and he's on not fresh ultras. I'd say that he'd be in a position to be spinning unless he can keep the car. It'd be a very I don't know.
I wonder it might be like a league race I had, because the league race I had, it was raining all of the race, but it was never enough for dries. No, never enough for wets. Excuse me, never enough for wet. Sorry, but I mean, like, you have to nurse the car. It was difficult. I wonder if these drivers will face the same challenges. I don't think it's time for Inters just yet. I think we're on the verge of it, maybe 1 or 2 laps extra as a route. Oh, drop time penalty. That puts him and they are on equal. I just watched.
Yeah, but he does still have that full battery though, so he's in a very good position. Then again, if it does get wet enough, Warren isn't too far off Jockey, and in the wet it's a lot easier to manage your ERS.
Exactly.
So it could put them on a bit more of a level playing field if it were to go to wets.
And it was meant to rain.
So we could end up seeing a fight for the lead again.
Did any of these go for a wet setup or are they all on dries? Because if they all went for dry setups and if they're on 8 ballast, I think we'll see quite a few spins.
That is a good thing to keep in mind, yeah.
I think
also we have Tim as well. Tim is on 18 lap old supers in this kind of rain. It's he could end up spinning if he's not careful.
And also with that, he could
very easy on the throttle as well.
He has to be though, doesn't he? The gap between Warren and Jock is staying around that 1.5, 1.6, wasn't it? Parky not gaining any time. Thing is, Parky could lose out here because the 2 Mercedes, how this game works, I don't know why it works like this, but the 2 if they both come in on the same lap, Parky will be delayed no matter what happens. There's a yellow flag. Who's that for? Oh, it's Pure Fantasy. He's off.
Yeah, and it looks like he's retired from the session as well.
What's 900 doing? He's going up the inside of his teammate. There's no need for that. You're a lap car, man. Is it time for new tires? Is it?
Yeah, how many more people are we gonna see spin until it's the changeover point as well? Because like, if you think about it as well, these top guys, like, they have to still keep it on the track, because we've seen people spinning. They could all spin as well, so it's like if Jockey could spin suddenly at this moment, and then his race could be over. Warren could spin at any time. Like, it's very
anyone could spin.
Tim,
yeah. Tim is in. Is that for Inters or is that for New Set? Because he's on 19 lap or 2, but he's doing amazingly well to take them this long. Is he going for Inters?
It looks like he's on for another set of soft tires, which is. It could hinder him at the end of the race, but then if it doesn't get wet enough, then it could help him out.
Oh, that's Raz, he spun.
Yeah, again, it glitching a bit there with the pit stop.
For Tim's sake, he's just praying that it doesn't. I mean, that's unfortunate for him. I mean, he knew he had to make a second stop, but didn't know when the order came. Now, I'm very surprised. With D.L. Warren being inside that top 3, I didn't expect him to have a pace this. But I mean, he's shown great pace, and that just proves if he qualified, he could have like been much closer to these guys from the start of the race.
And just to point out, he's lost a second in the last couple of laps, because the gap a few laps ago was 1.5 and it's dropped down to 2.5. So yeah. Jockey is pulling away from Warren.
I didn't know that. How many laps? I just accidentally pressed my PlayStation.
We have yellow flags in sector 2 once again.
That's Raz.
Not sure why. It was for Toro Rosso of Rays.
Just 10 laps
and he spins again, and he could put it in the wall. No, he keeps it at all, just about. But he's in a very bad position now.
Predator is in. Is that for Inters? Will we do this trigger pit stops? No, it's for a new set of supers.
So, these drivers could be getting told that it's going to stay
Raz,
dry
oh
for
my
the rest of the
God.
race.
He's losing it. Jock gets past him. Goro into the pits for a new set of ultras. I think he's stuck in the pits, or is that the game being glitched? No,
He was stuck in the pits there. Very odd.
This has been a very good
occurrence.
race. This has been a good race. Kevin, I'm pretty sure you're enjoying it for your first time doing commentary here.
Thank you. I actually didn't hear you.
No, I just said it's been a good race, and I said I hope that you're enjoying it as much as I am.
Oh, okay, yeah, I definitely am. Yeah, thank you was a very odd response to that. I just kind of hoped that it was the right answer, but obviously it wasn't. Yeah. Everyone's still on slick tires. The rain is a lot heavier than it was. This yellow flag in sector 3, yeah.
No, just for Razra and Dion Warren too. And Dion Warren now look how far behind he is. 3.3. Jock is pulled away.
Yeah, I think Jock has this race in the bag. All he has to do is keep it out of the barriers and keep it from spinning.
Exactly. As Alfie leaves the session, I'm surprised he's stuck in the session for this one. Anyway. Come on, it's been a great drive from Predator. He's been quiet, apart from a few times we caught him on camera, but he's getting 11th position. So let me just make sure I'm right. Yeah, 11th position.
Yeah, he has.
And it is possible. It could be more if he could take advantage of people spinning. What's there?
Yeah, and I mean we still have to point out that Jockey, like, although in theory, if he has this race win in his hands, it's not in the bag quite yet.
Because there's rain, we've seen people
anyone
spin
could
off.
spin.
Oh,
and it is getting heavier as we speak.
Raz into the pit and is
Raz
into the wall.
Spun again.
Which means Goro will be promoted up into the points for his first race in WCS. He's been very quiet, but just shows you don't need to be quick to be getting points. It just matters about consistency. He's going on to salt.
And he's going on to another set of ultra softs. His race. Honestly, if I were in Ray's position, being in 11th, I would honestly just try out the inches just to see how they feel. Because I don't think that he's going to be gaining any positions anytime soon.
Well, the slicks are still going to form some people, but then again, look, Dale Warren, 2 lap over tires than Jock. Maybe if you're struggling on tire at the end, Parky could catch him, as is a lot of lag to that corner. We're battle on track.
That is. It is true, but the gap is also 7.3 seconds, so we would need to see a spin, I think, from DL Warren.
He could get a puncture, which I saw around here yesterday in a different league.
Yeah, and if we look at Agile as well, he's done 16 laps on those ultra soft tires. 16?
Yeah, oh, he's gone.
Yeah, and he's spinning. So yeah, I don't know why he's not pitting.
I don't know how he's taking them 16 laps.
Yeah.
He's a puncture. Be careful, Jock. Be careful. No, hang on. Who's that Red Bull? No, that's Predator. Yeah, as he comes in, Agile comes into the pits. For what we're guessing is, how is he taking those 16 laps? Is beyond me.
Yeah, it's without a puncture on ultras is just
quite astonishing. Parky is getting just remember, Parky has 6 seconds, Dion Warren has 3 seconds, so even if Parky were to get past him, you have to get 3 seconds, which
Yeah, I think we
unlikely
need
that
to see him lose the back end quite significantly or something of that nature.
Yeah.
But Jockey in the lead, 4.5 second gap, 3 second time penalty, but DL Warren,
Has
I
one
think,
as well.
is 6 seconds.
No, dear Oren
Is
has 3 seconds. So the
3
level
seconds, so 4.5 seconds in the lead. He's looking pretty comfortable out there. I think that he's going to take the win in this position.
that wouldn't surprise me at all, but there's no real battles going on, so Kevin, this gives us a chance to talk about the race, and it's been enjoyable, I can say the least. Personally.
Yeah, lots of battles in the first half. Unfortunately, we're not having any now, but the first half of the race was very enjoyable. Lots of action.
Yeah.
With lots of people spinning as well, which is very interesting, especially in qualifying.
Yeah. And also, I'm sure if Quiro can't make it next week, I'm sure you're up to do a commentary with me again.
Yeah, I should be available next week.
Okay. But then again, that's the day after the Champions League final. Well, then also that day, Sunday, that's
As we have yellow
Sunday
flags in sector 2 again. Yeah.
As the
Raz
rain is falling
spinning
heavier
constantly. And he spins again. He's
in the middle of the track.
The only thing he seems to be able to
God.
do this race is just spin. He can't keep it on the track. So he must be running a high ballast, I'd say.
Even again, next week, Saturday and Sunday are big days for me. Saturday we have Champions League final, and Sunday, oh, he spun again! Jock has lost a lot of time.
Very close to taking out the Red Bull there as well.
Jock beat Tesla, but Dio Warren was very wide left on that corner, and now Jock is going to gain back. He's actually gained more time than lost from that incident. Yeah, next weekend is our big days is his yellow flag sector 1. It is right, he's in the middle of the track. I would just retire if I was him personally.
Yeah. He's in a very bad position. To be honest, at this point he's more of a danger than anything else. Like a hazard on the track because he seems to be...
Agile nearly went smashing the parky. And that car is tripping over the leaders now. Night Hunter has spun around and they've made contact.
Yeah, quite a
back markers are causing
small pile up there, and the Renaults are gonna go side by side. Is it, or is he a lap down? I'm not sure.
Yeah, Night Hunter.
Yeah, he's a lap down.
So back markers nearly tripping over some of the leaders. I thought Agile was gonna come straight back on and absolutely kill Parky with that golden. She's up to the other
as we've raised on the grass once again.
Yep. That could have been just on being let Tim through. Let's check time penalties for Redwood and Tim. Redwood has 1 time penalty. Tim has 1 time penalty. So as he spun again, Redwood. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's just about catches it there.
That's, oh my god. For him, instead of the Austrian Grand Prix, it's the Spin Grand Prix for him.
Yeah. Mission spin now.
As the podium interviews may have to be a little bit shorter than usual because I have something at 6 and so do you, Kevin. So. But I believe next week is Britain. So we're coming on on F1 terms, not for me and Cryle or maybe even Kevin if he joins me next week.
Yeah, taking a look at the interviews that we should do. The tops probably have a look at Predator as well. He's gained 11 positions this
11
race.
Positions from 17.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't usually do that on this week, but if you want to after the race, if you want to let them know that we're if Predator wants to join the interview party, he can because driver of the day he asked me.
Yeah.
Him or Jock?
Yeah, my driver of the day would go out to him.
As is
and there's yellow flags probably for Race. Yeah, it is for Race.
He's spun like 20 times, I swear to God.
Yeah. And he has
Just
some
get him
grass on
up.
his tire, so he'll probably end up spinning again.
Yeah, I'm just. Oh,
Yeah, and he
he's
does
out.
lose it again. He's
How is it-
still
how is
not
it?
out. He's still going somehow.
Oh my God, I'm afraid he might kill
He's
someone.
still going.
Just let Jock lap you. But Jock, our race leader, will be coming on to the final lap now in a
Jock
minute.
is coming up to him now.
We're
To
going
be honest,
so slow.
the only action we've had in this last part of the race is from Ray's just spinning
Yeah,
constantly.
Ray, we appreciate you.
Yeah. It's 3 laps down.
If
as well.
if Parky had a few more laps, he could have closed that gap to the Ron if he has done. But Ray's, be careful. Thank you. But there hasn't been any action really in the second part of the race, apart from obviously Ray's spinning.
We have Warren about to lap him as well.
Yeah, but
We've Warren about to lap Ray's.
that's why I'm born with our race winner, unless he bottles it on this final lap. Jock the gamer 94.
I think we should probably be having a look at Warren. Yeah, no, he does get past. Parky's gonna come up on the Toro Rosso now. He gets past.
Anyway,
That's good.
Let's go back
And
on
I
board.
don't think he's gonna get lapped by anyone else.
And let's go back on board with our race winner, Jock. Running through the final
Yeah, just
corners.
rounding the last few corners after a pretty good race, to be honest.
Had a good
He's
battle
got
with Parky.
1 penalty the whole race. He's been really good with his ERS management to
round
still
the
have
corner.
pace and be able to have a full battery
Round the
pretty much the
final
whole
corner.
race.
And Jock crosses the line to win the Austrian Grand Prix. It's a well-deserved win for him. He helps the Red Bull as Leo Warren will finish second, Parky in third, and it's a one-way back for the rest of the lads. As Raz finishes,
Yes, it
that's a
is.
surprise. As routed
Yeah,
now, P4.
I'm maybe bit of recognition for Ray's not actually putting it in a wall and actually being able to finish this race, although he is 4 laps down.
Tim P5 after getting wing damage, he should have been in this fight for the win, but I don't know what happened. As Guru drops down to, I mean, Agile moves up to 9th. Okay.
And yeah, okay, no, that's.
Jordy's
I was
moving
gonna
on,
say
anyway.
Agile has crashed, but he crashed
Predator-
after the finish line, so
Predator
it's just
and Tim will be out,
Yeah.
and Predator and Jordy will be our last driver to cross line. Predator, he can be happy, he can go home happy with that race.
yeah,
And then we have
gaining 11 positions in the whole race.
Jordy.
I'm not sure if he had wing damage. I don't think he did.
Anyway, we'll get the lads in here. You, and where is Parky? Here he is. And could you mention in the chat that if Predator wants to come to the interview party, you can, because he is driver of the day. There's no doubt about that. Okay, hang on. Yes, I will. Jock the Gamer taking first place. DL Warren with a brilliant second place. Parky in third. Routed in fourth. Tim in fifth. Predator, my driver of the day, in sixth. Jordy seventh. 908th. Agile 9th. Gore 10th. Raz 11th. Fantazire 12th. Drummer Boy, Vijay, Alfie, Dean Gamer, and Blazer. So I hope we can at least get Shocked to enjoy last week. I'm just hoping it could. we're waiting on Parky. Parky's usually pretty good for getting in these podium interviews. As Jock has gone on, so we unfortunately we're not getting to the race winner, but hopefully we can get Parky in and Predator. We'd be unfortunate if we couldn't get him in, but I hope Parky comes on. He should come on. What time is it now? If he doesn't come along before 31 minutes past, we'll interview DLR. Could Parky hurry his ass up and join the party? He's usually very good when it comes to podium interviews. So let me send one more invite to him. I send Predator one more invite. I'll let Parky know as we do have Predator. Okay, if Parky doesn't join in the next minute, then we'll. It's meant to be podium interviews. We're considering your driver of the day. We're giving you an interview as well. Anyway, if Parky doesn't join, you'll be after DL1. I don't think we have Parky coming, so anyway, we will begin.
Few people who had this.
Yeah, because Ghosting is off. Anyway, we will begin the podium interviews with our second place man, dear Warren. Warren, just give us a rundown of the race. Obviously after instant in qualifying, it was a good recovery drive. Just first of all, tell us what happened in qualifying, and then just tell us about your race.
Well, so in qualifying, the way I got to the hairpin, and the way I accelerate out of it, I tried to keep my line tight, so I don't go to the outside. And Dean Gamer moved over to the right, and he broke. And I was moving forward, and I couldn't really react, considering he was braking, and I was accelerating. So that was that, I guess.
Okay. And then yeah, so just send that to Parky, and then
yeah, I'm going to.
Something I don't know about that. And anyway, just give us a rundown of your race. You were pretty quiet for most of it, apart but I think your motor came third, but you got very lucky with Parky getting wing damage off a lap car, drummer boy. Just give us a rundown of your race. It was a pretty quiet race from your perspective, but just give us a rundown.
Well, at the start, I lost two positions, and I was scared for my life generally because I just didn't want to get damage. So I ended up dropping some positions, and then I tried to make moves into the heavy braking zones, so the hairpin and I don't know the corner numbers, but at the end of the straight.
Yeah, I know which one you're on about.
Yeah. I like those, and yeah, I just made those moves, got up into third, and then I tried to catch Parky and Yoke, but I caught up a bit, but then I was just like, okay, no, let's take it slow. And my engineer kept saying there's going to be rain in 10 minutes. Let's save the tyres. Let's see if there's going to be rain. And I was told rain in 15 minutes, so I decided to pit lap 14 for an undercut to try catch up, which went quite well considering Parky had an accident, but unluckily for him, I got second.
Yeah, but I mean, the rain did come down, but wasn't enough to.
It wasn't enough for inters.
Yeah, it wasn't enough for inters. Kevin, do you have any questions for second place man DLR?
Yes. I think the next race is at Britain. I think, if I'm not wrong. How do you think you could go around there, and what do you think your pace is? Do you think you could be on for a win, or?
I mean, Britain isn't exactly my best track. I think I'd be happy with the top 5 there, but I think I'm getting better there I've been getting better there over the year. So maybe podium, maybe pole. I don't know. Just
Okay.
hoping.
So all I have to say is congratulations on your P2 and good luck for next week in Britain, I believe in this.
Thanks.
Kevin, if you want to take our driver of the day, Predator.
Okay. Predator, it was a really good race from you. At the start, like your quality obviously wasn't the best,
Good, because
but
you had
you
a
were
quality
at the start. You were.
Yeah, the quality
Oh,
band,
sorry.
so I couldn't.
Okay, yeah, sorry. But yeah, at the start you were cutting your way through the field really well, getting positions every other corner. Like I remember one time you got to move into the hairpin, and straight after you got to move into turn 4, I think. So do you want to take us through this like opening laps on how you like got through
Yeah.
everyone?
Well, fortunately, when I started, the guy in front of me disconnected, so I went into the back of him almost. But after that, I missed all the argy-bargy at the first corner and just took it easy, stayed back, tried not to get too involved when I remember as the two Ferraris going into turn 1, they were both going at each other and they didn't see me, so I slogged on up the inside, got both of them done in one move. And like with the others, it kept saying rain was coming in 10 minutes. Now, I started on the super softs, which were, I think, the harder compound that people were starting on. But I went onto the softs quickly, trying to get the most out of those, expecting the rain to mean everyone goes onto intermediates. Kind of fortunately, it didn't, which turned mine into a 2-stop instead of a 1-stop. But it's a good race, considering I started in 17th and finished in 6th, was it?
Yeah, you finished 6th. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, it's quite lucky. I actually didn't do any practice for this race either, which was quite surprising.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's very
just
good.
all round clean race, which is quite nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Next track is in Britain. How do you think you can go around there? Do you think you were like good enough for the win, or do you think your top 5 is on the cards, or how do you think your pace is around there?
I think top 5's always on the cards. I don't think I've got quite the pace as the top 3 people, but I think top 5 possibly. It's a home Grand Prix, so would be nice to get top 5 for it. So just have to see how it goes.
Yep, so all I have to say from my side is congratulations on P6 and your Driver of the Day award. And good luck for next week in Britain.
Thank you very much.
So that has been round 9, I believe, of F1 WCS. I have been your commentator, Nexus Leader. I have been joined by Nexus Aspect filling in for Cryo this week, and hopefully I'll see you next week. I'm not sure who will be with me next week, but I should see you next week, but